The Economic Investigator. Presence.
I am Hayder Al-Hasani, applying advanced forensic science.
To decode the hidden patterns of the global economy.
Using a strict scientific methodology that reveals the absolute truth. My goal is to empower you with deep financial awareness.
So you can understand the risks lurking in this world.
Base, and avoid the dangerous traps that have destroyed so many.
I have dedicated my entire capability and resources to this mission. Arming you with knowledge and exposing raw facts without filters.
I place the undeniable forensic evidence directly into your hands today.
For you to judge the facts as the final jury here.
The court is in session and the investigation starts now.
Today, we officially open the file.
Usually, we investigate corporations, but today, we track the dark web. This encrypted network has evolved into a global engine of crime.
The digital threat has birthed physical empires in the Southeast Asian jungle.
Hidden deep in that foliage are concrete fortresses resembling high-security prisons. Inside the walls, thousands of slaves are forced to type for survival. They are the unwilling engine behind a brutal financial slaughter called pig butchering.
The term describes fattening the victim with affection before the final kill.
You watch fake graphs rise on a manipulated app designed to deceive. Then the trap snaps shut, and the platform disappears overnight without a trace.
Your money vanishes into the blockchain, washed clean by the dark web. We are looking at a total loss estimated at $75 billion.
That figure exceeds the annual profits of the entire global drug trade.
The victims are not foolish. They are doctors, lawyers, and CEOs.
Intelligent people targeted specifically at their most vulnerable psychological breaking points. Their lives are dismantled by a weapon they carry every single day. The smartphone in your pocket has become the gateway for this invasion. It allows the dark web to enter the safety of your living room. Your home is now the front line of a silent, psychological financial war. While you lose everything, the syndicates buy luxury cars and political power. But every digital transaction leaves a footprint if you know where to look.
We have gathered the data to reconstruct this entire crime scene today.
The evidence is ready.
and the investigation into the dark web begins.
The trail of this operation starts not in Silicon Valley, but in rural China. Syndicates evolved from illegal gambling dens into high-tech financial fraud hubs.
It categorizes victims by their deepest emotional needs and specific vulnerabilities.
Agents initiate contact with a seemingly accidental message to lower your defenses. They spend weeks building a rapport that feels genuine, safe, and personal.
Once trust is absolute, they casually mention their secret financial success.
They guide you to a sophisticated trading platform that they control completely. Early investments show massive returns to disable your logical caution centers. They even allow a small withdrawal to prove the system actually works.
Confidence peaks, and the victim liquidates assets for one massive trade.
Suddenly, the account freezes, demanding tax payments to release the funds.
It is a secondary extortion attempt before the final digital blackout.
Authorities first noticed the pattern when unconnected victims reported identical scripts. Forensic analysis linked thousands of individual wallets to a single massive cluster.
We realized this was not random hackers, but a structured corporation.
They have HR, IT support, and psychological training departments, just like Amazon.
They weaponized stablecoins like Tether to move billions without banking alerts.
The international agency declared it a global emergency operating on an industrial corporate scale.
The FBI Internet Crime Center reported losses tripling in just 1 year.
We have mapped the mechanism, but the engine is even darker. Now we must investigate the human cost hidden inside those walls.
We move now into the digital lab to dissect the financial engine.
The primary fuel of this machine is not cash, but USDT Tether.
They use a forensic technique called chain hopping to erase footprints. Funds jump across different blockchains in seconds to blind banking algorithms.
This is industrial-scale money laundering, washing billions clean for the syndicate.
The sophistication rivals Wall Street, but operates entirely in the shadows. Economically, their profit margins are astronomical because their labor cost is zero. The workforce consists of kidnapped slaves trapped inside the concrete compound.
They treat human beings as disposable batteries to power the fraud.
By eliminating wages, they achieve a profit efficiency that is mathematically impossible legally.
Productivity is maintained not by bonuses, but by systematic physical torture. Victims in the West are unknowingly funding the imprisonment of victims in Asia. This toxic cycle creates a perfect, self-sustaining ecosystem of global criminal misery. Law enforcement struggles because the crime scene spans multiple hostile jurisdictions.
Sovereignty laws become the shield that protects warlords from international justice.
They utilize a shadow banking system
that exists completely outside regulatory control.
The servers are often located in countries that refuse to cooperate with Interpol.
This creates a digital fortress that is nearly impossible to breach legally. We are witnessing the industrialization of fraud on a sovereign state level.
The technology is advanced, but the brutality is ancient and barbaric.
It is a hybrid warfare of high-tech coding and low-tech human slavery.
The forensic evidence paints a picture of a perfect, unstoppable criminal machine.
This machine will continue to grow as long as the money flows.
We have walked through the dark web and dissected the anatomy of the pig butchering scam.
This is the essence of forensic economics, seeing the crime where others only see bad luck.
The evidence is now laid out before you, the jury of this digital court.
I ask you, is this just a financial crime? Or is it a humanitarian crisis ignored by the world?
Who is the real criminal? The slave forced to type, or the shadow master collecting the billions?
Your verdict matters, because silence is the only soil where this fraud can grow.
This channel exists for one purpose, to analyze these failures so you do not repeat them.
Whether you are a CEO protecting a company or an individual protecting your life savings, our goal is to give you the forensic vision to see the trap before you step into it.
History teaches us that methods change, technology evolves, and names disappear.
But remember the golden rule. The numbers may change, but the market never lies.
The file on pig butchering is now officially closed.
Until the next investigation. Case closed.
The Economic Investigator.